We're doing another IRL stream, bro. Hey, what's up, guys? It is the voice behind Shadow Jules here, and welcome to another IRL face reveal Q&A live stream. So basically, we're going to be doing something out of character yet again. We're going to do another one of these IRL streams. I've been really enjoying doing these very recently, and I thought, you know what? Why don't we do an IRL stream today? I feel like it'd be a lot of fun. So if you guys want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, you guys can donate via Super Chat, which allows you to donate to me through YouTube. All you have to do is click on any icon you see there in the live stream chat and be able to donate to me. Every donation really helps out the channel, so please, you guys can donate. It really means a lot. Also, you guys want to become a member of the channel, become a member by clicking the join icon right next to the subscribe button, which gives you early access to videos before they come out. And without further ado, you guys have any questions to ask me, feel free to ask. I am back doing another IRL Q&A stream. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm like, you know what? Well, not really a while, like 1 or 2 days ago, but I feel like it'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of funny. I'm really tired as well. I'm dead. I woke up like, what time did I wake up? I woke up an hour ago. I still feel tired. I had such a good sleep, bro. I'm tired. I'm just like, ugh. What is it? Who's that handsome man on my screen? JK. What? Bro, I've never been more insulted in my life. What is this, bro? What is this, bro? Start with a compliment? Then you ruined it. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. My hair's a mess because I haven't showered yet. What is it? Hey, guys, what's up? What's up? Hi, Jules. Nah, bro, you look good. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Will the other team do a face reveal like you? I don't know. It's up to them, honestly. It's up to them. It's up to them. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. All right, I'm just getting everything sorted for the stream. Make sure everything's good. Okay, now I can see the chat. I was legit about to take a shower. Lamal, all right, let me pop out the live stream chat so I can see it better on my computer. What is it? I don't know. I might be gay for this man on my screen. Who is he? Bro, I can't believe this, bro. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What is it? I slept through the whole day and I'm tired as you are. Yeah, nah, it do be like that. It do be like that sometimes, honestly. It do be like that. What is it? Well, just like I said, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask on stream. I would love to answer whatever questions you guys have. What happened yesterday? My stream crashed. So what I'm going to do is, unfortunately, yesterday I did miss out on a reaction request donation. What I'll do is I'll make up for the next reaction live stream I do. The next reaction live stream I'll do, I will react to Sonic RPG Episode 10 because I unfortunately missed out on it. It wasn't my fault. On my PC, everything was fine. But then there was like, no, everything not fine. And it just freezes on me. I'm like, bruh, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I don't understand why it does that to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Charlotte, thank you for being a member of the Edgy Squad for 2 months. Big dubs in the chat, everyone. Big dubs. 2 months of being a member. I am proud. No, you should be proud. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Do you play Roblox? I actually don't really play Roblox in my spare time. What is it? Do the voice of Shadow. I am the ultimate life form. Shadow the Hedgehog. There, that's me doing the voice. I did see Inside Out 2 yesterday. I cried twice. It was very good. I watched Inside Out 2 yesterday. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. That was such a fun, it was a very nice movie. Very heartwarming, but also just really emotional. I loved Inside Out 2. It's very good, guys. So check it out if you guys can. You guys will love it. I loved Inside Out 2. It was great. I really liked it. We change your binder and wallpaper in the future. You mean my banner and profile picture? I probably will someday. One day. What is it? But yeah, watch Inside Out 2. It was very good. You guys will really enjoy it. It was a great movie. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Cried twice. So take that as you will. It was great. I loved it. It really, especially if you're a teenager, it can really what is it? It hits you in the feels. You can like actually relate to this movie. You can I think it's a lot more relatable than the first movie. I think the first movie is very good. I love that movie. It's like a 9 out of 10. But the second one, it's pretty much, you learn somewhat of the same lesson, but in a completely different sense. And I think it was a really emotional way of doing it. I think it was really good. Opinions on Resident Evil. I have never played a single Resident Evil game. I have the games. I'm going to play them, but I haven't played a single one. I plan on playing through Resident Evil 1, 0, then 2, and then 3 on the channel. I'm going to live stream 3 on the channel. Because that was a donation request that a fan made a good 2 to 3 years ago for me to Let's Play, and I still haven't done it. But because I want to play through the other games first, but my backlog's just been too big. But I'm definitely I'm keeping that promise, and I'm going to live stream Resident Evil 3. I'm playing the remix, by the way. I will get into them. I will get into Resident Evil. How do you feel about Knuckles quitting? I mean, he left like like 2 years ago already. It's kind of been a while. It's up to him. He's been having fun on the Gambius channel, so that's what matters. That's what matters. He has to do what's right by him, you know? What is it? What is it? It's funny. Can you react to something about Knuckles? I will eventually. I'm waiting for all episodes to be out. Because have you ever played Among Us on VR chat? I did it today. I played that. I did play it before a while ago, but I don't remember much from it. I remember Among Us VR is a lot of fun, but that's about it. That's about it. I don't think it was very good. I heard Amy's gonna be in the third Sonic movie. What are your thoughts on that? So when was Inside Out 2? Inside Out 2 came out like yesterday in Australia. So I've had it for a while. It's been very good. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, but I really did like it. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Oh, man. I hate my hair. This is what happens when I don't shower before stream. What is it? Resident Evil 4 is button mashing. I really want to play Resident Evil 4 because I know that's the one that a lot of people consider the best in the series. That's the one I want to play because a lot of people consider that to be the best in the series. So I really want to try that out. Was Inside Out 2. In my opinion, I was like after 1 out of 100. Bro, it was a good movie. It was really good. It was a really good movie. Have you ever had a Shadow body pillow? I plan on doing a donation challenge one day where basically if people donate a certain amount of money, then I will get a Rouge body pillow. And I'll do it on stream. I'll do like a review. I'll be like, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to review this Rouge body pillow I got off this website. But yeah, that's essentially it. I plan on doing that. Why does your hair look like Jurassic Park's big pile scene? Oh, shut up, bro. Man, I can't believe I'm getting roasted, bro. Every stream I do, I get roasted. I can't believe this, bro. But yeah, I plan on doing that as a challenge one day, like a Rouge body pillow. I feel like it'd be very funny. So I'd be doing like a video, like YouTube video review, being like, hey guys, it's my Rouge body pillow. Think it's pretty comfortable. Think the artwork on it's pretty good. I just do a review. We'll do an in-depth review on a Rouge body pillow. I feel like it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be hilarious. Have a Rouge body pillow would be crazy, I know. What is it? What do you do in your spare time? Honestly, play games, chill with friends, probably play Fortnite, Overwatch, watch some movies, shows. That's about it, mainly. I don't really have much to do. And read books occasionally. I do enjoy reading books, but I've been really getting to playing video games again. I don't know how long I would stream for, but I think I'll stream for a little bit. I think I'll stream for probably an hour or so. Have you heard of iStation? I don't know what iStation is, sorry. Are you excited for Sonic Shadow Generations? Of course, bro! It's Shadow the Hedgehog! Of course it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Having a Rouge body pillow would be the craziest one yet. Yeah, I love your channel. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Shadow, is the Fleetway Shadow almost done? No, it is not. I'm gonna start filming for that probably tomorrow. So filming for Shadow meets Fleetway Shadow will commence tomorrow. I haven't done it just yet, only because I've been struggling with figuring out what visual style I kind of want to do for it. So it's what I've been struggling with is, because I'm going cinematic for the very first episode, it's fully cinematic. I wanted to figure out a really cool way to visualize Shadow's eternal struggle in comparison to how he did in the Maria arc, because the Maria arc was like the white background and then the black background. I wanted to have something a lot more unique than that this time around. So I've kind of been trying to figure out how to visualize that, which is kind of my thing at the moment. I've been figuring out how to do it. So yeah, it will come out. It will come out. It will probably be out by next week. So it'll be out by next week. I can guarantee that. But yeah, just been figuring out how to do the visuals on it. But once I get that done, all the other episodes should come with a piece of cake. I already know what I want to do for all the other episodes. This should be a lot of fun. Are you from Australia? Yes, I am. I love Australia. Will there be a Sonic level called Silent Hill? I don't know. That'd be really funny. That'd be really funny. Can you replay Cuphead? I might do it as a stream one day, but I feel like I'd probably cry with how many times I'm going to die while playing that. When was Fleetway Shadow thing? You should watch the Maria arc. I have a playlist of it. It's very good. I'm very happy with it. If you want to know the lead up to the Fleetway Shadow arc that I'm going to be doing, you watch the, you should watch the, what is it? Yeah, watch the Maria arc, and then that really sets up everything for that arc. Once I eventually do it. Once I do it. What is it, Jules? I am from Australia too. Australia is awesome. Tara, thank you for being a member for 13 months. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. I don't want Keanu Reeves. I want Jason Daddy Griffith. Look, I get it. Jason Griffith would have been really cool. But honestly, I am not surprised they got Keanu Reeves. When they announced it was going to be Keanu Reeves, it was like the least surprising casting reveal for me. I was like, I don't know. I pretty much expected. They were always going to get like an A-list actor to do it. They weren't going to get a voice actor. They were going to get like an actual actor, which makes sense from a marketing standpoint. And Keanu Reeves also makes sense. So like, I don't know. That just makes sense to me. That just makes sense to me. Bro, if you get the diamond play button, you wear a maid outfit for a 17-hour stream. If you don't do it for free, body pillow. No, genuinely, if we get a diamond play button, because I don't think I ever will. If I ever get one, I am wearing a maid outfit for a whole stream. I'm definitely going to do that. Definitely going to do that. What is it? Fleetway Shadow. What is it? Keanu Reeves was cool. I'm completely happy with the casting. Me too. I'm very happy with the casting. I'm very happy with the casting as well. Do you think Jason would have liked to reprise Shadow? I think anyone would. I think as a voice actor, as a voice actor, you would love to reprise the role of the characters. But unfortunately for Shadow, they were going to get an A-list actor to do it. They weren't going to get a voice actor. Tails, it kind of makes sense. But for Shadow, I think they would definitely want an actual actor, which I think makes sense in all honesty. I'm happy with Keanu. I'm very interested to see what Keanu sounds like. What is it? Hey, Shadow, are you going to see Bad Boys? Honestly, no. I will not. Only because I've never watched any of the movies. And they don't really interest me that much. Not really my thing. Well, I mean, they're kind of my thing, but I don't know. I haven't seen any of the other movies, so not really interested. But you guys should watch Inside Out 2. That's really good. I loved Inside Out 2. And I can't wait for Despicable Me 4 next week. Hey, Scourge, welcome to the stream, bro. I'm here rather than play button. True friendship is a true reward. Heck yeah, bro. Sounded exactly like Sonic. All right, I'm just looking at something. Also, by the way, guys, I got my breakfast. Guess what I got for breakfast? I got grilled cheese. Yeah, bro, I got grilled cheese, man. Oh my God, grilled cheese. I've actually like never shown myself eating on stream before, so this is really funny. You know, Jules, you've been streaming a lot recently. I have, because I've been enjoying these IRL streams. They're a lot of fun. And got some grilled cheese. It's really good. It's so good, man. Jules has a grilled cheese addiction issue. Bro, grilled cheese is so good, man. It's so good. I love grilled cheese so much, like, actually. Man, I love it. Was that you gonna do an ASMR eating challenge? Bro, I'm literally doing ASMR on stream right now, bro. Just gotta get the grilled cheese and gotta go. And massive bites. That's grilled cheese. It's fantastic. Maybe I brought this up last IRL stream, but was Shadow's something be toned back in comedy bits or ramped up? I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of deciding on the problem with the cinematic videos is what I'm debating on at the moment is having the comedic videos, and every future comedic video to be based before all the serious storylines that we're going to be doing, just so they don't kind of ruin those serious storylines with Shadow's development and that sort of stuff. So I've kind of been having a hard time deciding on that because I don't want the comedic elements to go away, but I also don't want to completely have it be serious, because even though I love doing the serious content, not everyone here is there for that. You know, you want a mixture of both. So I've kind of just been having issues deciding on, I'm thinking of having the comedic videos take place before all the serious arc stuff to not contradict Shadow's arc. That's what I'm probably thinking. The comedic videos don't really have much continuity, but some of it is canon. So that's kind of like the thing trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out at the moment, like a delicate balance, essentially. Somebody said in the chat, well, I'm gonna head out. Hope you have an awesome stream, Jules. Everyone who's watching the stream. Thank you, Chara. Thank you for joining the stream. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. I love grilled cheese, bro. It's so good, man. What'd you take on Sonic.EXE? I think there's a good game in there. It was just unfortunately rushed. I think there's a good game in there, though. Oh, man, grilled cheese is so good, man. Dude, it's so good. Will Sonia make an appearance in a video? Of course, of course. That's a goofy looking grilled cheese. Well, I'm sorry, bro. I have actual bread, so we're doing it on pizza bread. It's really good. What do you like during, Jules, what are you going to be doing in the summertime? Well, see, the thing is, it's not actually summer for me. Because I live in Australia. What is it? It's not in Australia. How it works is when it's summer for you guys, it's the height of winter for us. So when it's winter for you guys, it's going to be summer for me. So I don't have summer until Christmas. So I'm currently not in summer. I'm currently in the height of winter and it's freezing. It is freezing, but I love the cold. I'm a cold person. I love cold weather over hot weather. I don't like hot weather. I don't like hot weather that much. I prefer cold. Oh man, that was a good bite. Shadow, can I ask you something? Yeah, what's up, bro? Ask anything. What's your take on Sonic? I like Sonic as a character. He's a good character. What are your thoughts on Sonic Shadow Generation? It's going to be the greatest thing ever made by humankind. It looks so good. I am the same way. I prefer cold over hot, plus snow is pretty cool to look at. Whether it's built different on the other side. Yeah, it's the opposite. Literally the opposite. When it's hot for you guys, it's cold for us. When it's hot for you guys, it's cold for us. When it's cold for you guys, it's hot for us. So it's just completely the opposite. Sorry, let me see. Silver the Future said, guess you can say the cold never bothered you anyway. Bruh. Will any old characters take a role in future arcs? Of course they will. There's a few characters appearing in the Fleetway Shadow arc. Not a lot, but a few. Why do you call me black and red, Amy? Because it's funny. It's kind of funny. Hey, bro, I love the heat. Oh, yeah, no, I hate the heat. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I hate the heat. I hate it. I hate it. It's funny seeing you eat. I know, it's really funny. I don't like showing myself eating, but I also need to eat, bro. I'm hungry. I want breakfast. Bro, I'm literally Walter Jr. from Breaking Bad. Breakfast. I want breakfast. But yeah, I loved Inside Out too. It was very good. I really enjoyed Inside Out too. I only have a Sonic plush. I have a bunch of Sonic plushes I'm going to do videos on. The only problem is it's so hard doing Sonic plush videos without any help from people. That's my only thing. What's your favorite part about making your serious videos? Two things. One's a way of expressing myself creatively. I've always kind of been a filmmaker since I was younger. So it was a nice way to do like cinematic shots and everything like that. It was a really cool way of visually displaying how to tell the story because, you know, a lot of Sonic VR chat YouTubers do a lot of first person. We're all guilty of that and just kind of a thing that happens. And I wanted to do, when I did serious content eventually, I wanted it to be unique. I wanted it to be different, but also wanted to, because a camera framing, how a shot is framed, can really invoke so much emotion, like the color that's on display, how the scene is filmed. And I think the first-person perspective, even though it is very cool in VR chat, I wanted to present something different, but also wanted to just make something that feels and looks more genuine. Like I wanted the emotional moments to hit, you know? And I think the cinematic stuff really adds to that. And number two, the serious aspect, I really wanted to script out my stuff. It's a good way of just enhancing my creativity, learning how to do better dialogue, learning how to do scene structure properly. It's just a way of me to express myself creatively, and I've been really enjoying it a lot. Really been enjoying how everything's been going recently. I've also been working on the first episode of the Shadow and Maria Space Colony arc series. I've already started working on that. What is it? Sonic 3 isn't out, is it? No, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. It's not out yet. Shall Scourge take a role in a future arc? He will be in the Shadow's Multiverse Adventure series. That's about it. He will be in that. He'll be in Shadow's Multiverse Adventure. But in a future arc, I doubt it. Do you think Metal Sonic could be in Sonic 3? What is it? Probably. If Metal Sonic is not in Sonic 3, he'll be in Sonic 4. That's my opinion. I honestly don't think Silver will be in the 4th movie. I don't know why. I just doubt he will be. I think they would probably save him for the 5th movie. Because in my opinion, it all depends on if Metal Sonic is in the 3rd Sonic movie. If he's in the 3rd Sonic movie, then Silver will probably be in the 4th. But if Metal Sonic's not in the 3rd one, and he's in the 4th one, then they'll do Silver in the 5th one. I want to know if Fleetway Shadow is stronger than Fleetway Sonic. It's kind of complicated. Because Fleetway Sonic is the source of all the Fleetways. Darkbox established that in his storyline. But Fleetway Shadow is also someone that would have stronger chaos energy than most, because Shadow is a master of chaos control, unlike everyone else. So there is an argument to be made that he could potentially be stronger, but that's not what's important to the story of the Fleetway Shadow arc. You'll see what I mean. Power is not the main thing that matters in that arc. Shadow. If Shadow can survive in a zombie apocalypse, would it be a Shadow the Hedgehog game style? 100%. 100%. I think it'd be cool if they had Silver appear in the 6th Sonic movie to reference the year he was made on. That would be very cool. That would be very cool. I would enjoy that. Sorry, guys, just gonna finish this grilled cheese. Just gotta. Oh, it's good. I love grilled cheese. "2026 will mark the 20th year of Silver." Don't say that, dude. Oh my god, I'm so old. I remember that game came out. Do you think you're gonna cry if Shadow dies in Sonic 3? Well, it's kind of already been leaked. He's getting a TV show, so he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. The show still hasn't been confirmed yet, but it pretty much he's getting a show. So I think we're good. I think we're good. And also, Shadow survived the colony arc last time, so I don't think there's really anything to worry about. Whether or not they'll actually adapt the Shadow the Hedgehog game in the show, I have no idea. I doubt it, though, but it'd be really funny if they do. Because I would love to see Black Doom in live action. But it's unknown if it will be pre-50 or... But it's unknown if it would be pre-50 or post-50. What do you mean by that, Dominic? I'm ashamed to say that I'm the same age as Sonic.EXE. Nothing wrong with that. But still, it's like, oh man, Sonic.EXE. What a game. What a game. What a game. But yeah, I don't know. I also have eggs I'm going to eat. I have eggs. The only problem is I don't know how I'm going to eat these. These are going to be a little complicated to eat. I get the live stream checks I'm going to be eating. Okay. What is it? Sorry, I'm just reading through comments. Shadow, if you feel like the real Shadow the Hedgehog, would you call Sonic a faker? If Sonic was real, all the characters, would you call him faker? No. My Shadow has gone past the age of him calling him a faker. So that's my thing. He means the Shadow TV show could be about Shadow's past and not the present. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it, honestly. I don't think there's anything really interesting you could... They could do a Space Colony arc series, but I honestly doubt they would. In my honest opinion, I doubt they would. Would it be really cool if they did Space Shadow on the Space Colony arc series? Oh, yes, 100%. I think that'd be fantastic. I just doubt it, honestly. CB, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Hey, Shadow, do you think the Sonic movie 3 trailer will release July? July. 100% July. we know from reliable sources on Twitter that these are very reliable sources. It's July. So it's probably July. And also that makes sense timeline-wise. It's coming out December. We're already halfway through the year. You kind of want to have a trailer out super soon anyway. So it's probably next month. So that's going to be exciting. I honestly doubt they would do it 50 years after. Don't you plan on having a series like that on chat? I do. And I have the first episode completely planned out already. So I have the first episode of the Shadow and Maria Space Colony Arc series completely planned out. It's going to be called The Birth of Shadow the Hedgehog. And it's going to be pretty much a mini movie, almost. And it's about Gerald creating Shadow. So that's going to be the first episode. And that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be very different from any other video I've made because it's going to be focusing on a human character, not any Sonic characters. So that one's going to be fully cinematic. It's going to be called The Birth of Shadow the Hedgehog. And it's going to have a few familiar faces in it. That you gotta keep an eye out. You gotta keep an eye out for. But it's going to be about Gerald Robotnik creating Shadow. That's going to be the montage. It's going to be like, not really a montage, but it's going to be a, yeah. So I'm excited to do that. The Birth of Shadow the Hedgehog. Stay tuned for that one. I don't know when that one will come out, but I've already started working on it. I've already toyed around with a lot of ideas, and I'm eating eggs right now. Hold on. We have a different VA for Shadow in the Space Colony arc. I haven't decided yet. I might. Probably. Hold on. I'm having eggs. But yeah, I can give you guys a list on which characters are appearing in the Shadow and Maria Space Colony arc series. I can give you guys a list. Let me just get one more thing. So here are the characters. These are all the characters that are going to be appearing in the, the Shadow and Maria Space Colony arc series I'm working on. So all the characters are going to be appearing. Let me just get them real quick. Got a list. Okay. So the characters are going to be appearing in the Shadow and Maria Space Colony arc series is going to be Shadow, obviously, Maria, Gerald, Black Doom, the GUN commander, but as a young boy, so as a kid. Gizoid. Gizoid's going to be in it. And the GUN soldier that offed Maria. Those are the 7 characters that are going to appear in it. So Shadow, Maria, Gerald, Black Doom, Gizoid, and the GUN commander. As a kid. So those are the characters that are going to be in it. I'm eating eggs. Let me get the eggs. I love eggs. They're so good. Which is eggs is the only food Jules eats every day in a year. My question is close to yes. No, you're actually not wrong. I love it. Will the commander as a kid be in there? Yes, he will. Because he was technically on the Space Colony arc during Shadow's creation. We learned this on Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game. So that's my thing. So he's going to be in it. Yeah, so at the end of the day, this series is going to be about Shadow and Maria's relationship. And Stop Eating Jet and Wave's kids. I mean, it's their fault. Their eggs taste really good, bro. My favorite part of the eggs is the yolk. Oh, good, Scourge. Have a good one, dude. Enjoy your stream. Yo, what's up, Silver and friends? I'm eating eggs. God, put the eggs on the fork. Eggs are so good, man. I love eggs. Hi, Jules. It's 8 a.m. in Phoenix, so yeah. Oh, dude, it's like 1 p.m. for me right now. I'm eating breakfast. Love breakfast. Is BioLizard there too? BioLizard will also be in the series. I have a reason. So for the future. So, what I'm doing in the Shadow Maria Space Colony arc is, I'm fleshing out a lot of the things that were kind of left, not really ambiguous, but they weren't really elaborated on in the video games and in the video games essentially. So I'm going to add a lot more backstory and reason behind certain things. Like, say for example, a lot of things that people didn't really like. Some things that are kind of left like unanswered was, why did Gerald decide to work with Black Doom of all people to create Shadow? We don't really know like why someone like Gerald would just work with an alien, right, of all people. Number two, why the GUN commander just kind of hates Shadow. There's no like real reason for it. I'm answering that in the series as well. Also aspects of like, that's pretty much it. I'm there to flesh out a lot of more of the scenes that were kind of just randomly talked about in the games, but they were never really elaborated on. So my idea is it's going to be a lot more elaborated on in the series. That's my idea. I wanted to flesh it out a lot more, but also it's going to be emotional. It's going to be just sad. It's going to be sad. It's a really sad. I just wanted to make something that's stays true to the characters, but also adds a lot more to Shadow's backstory with his relationships. Decided to work for God to save agency that killed. I have an answer for that in both this series and in Shadow Edge of Time. I answer that. You're alive again? I know. I've been loving doing these. I don't know. We're sure gonna let me comment until now for some reason. That's weird. Yeah, I'm basically fleshing out a lot of the backstory and just elaborating on it more. Because I think the backstory they presented is very good. It's just I want it fleshed out more. Bro be cooking this year. Thank you. I've already started working on it. I don't know if it'll be out by the end of this month, but it's good. The birth of Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be a little difficult to make, only because I've never done a video that stars a human character before, and there's going to be a lot of human characters in that episode. Because literally, the birth of Shadow the Hedgehog is going to explore everything. Gerald, Maria's diagnosis of her virus, Gerald getting tasked by the government to create Project Shadow, that sort of thing, creating, what is it, I already forgot, the BioLizard, stuff with, yeah, just in general, it's going to explore a lot of aspects of Gerald's past. And then the first episode will obviously end with the birth of Shadow the Hedgehog, him being created. Then the rest of the series will start happening with, like, Shadow and Maria. That's essentially that idea of the first episode. It's completely from Gerald's perspective. So it's going to be very different from my usual videos, but I welcome it. It's going to be a lot of fun to do. Can you put Eclipse? I don't know. I don't have a role for Eclipse. That's my only thing. I don't think I will have Eclipse on it. Only because with the story that I want to tell, I don't think he would fit. I'm getting the answers for so long. I can't wait. No, thank you. I'm very excited to work on it. It's going to be very different from anything I've done before, but that's why I'm really excited to work on it, because I think it'll be a lot of fun. Shadow's first word's going to be? I don't know, because there's another aspect that a lot of people kind of forget about Shadow and Maria's backstory, because I've been doing a lot of research, because I want to make sure I don't really contradict anything, because my goal for this series is to try and keep it within the canon of the Sonic universe, so it can kind of stand on its own. So I've been doing a lot of research to make sure I don't really contradict any facts, make sure everything about the character's backstory or what they're doing timeline-wise is really good. So, yeah, so I'm very excited to work on it. I have a lot of ideas. I think it'd be cool. I even have one episode, I think a mini episode, completely planned out. It's going to be just a really wholesome episode. I can tell you guys this because it's not really a spoiler. It's a mini episode of Maria and Shadow dancing to music. So Maria's going to have a thing where she's like loving dancing to music, and she's egging Shadow to come dance with her, and then Shadow doesn't really want to. And then eventually he warms up to it. So it's like just a mini episode of them just like chilling, listening to music, and just laughing about it. But no, I'm really excited to work on it. It's going to be very different from what I used to. The only problem is I am going to have an issue with Gerald because it's going to be filmed in VR chat. My only issue is that the only Gerald Robotnik model that's on VR chat, while it is a good model, it's not fantastic because it doesn't have mouth movement. So I kind of need to figure out. I always get confused. I will also answer that in the series. I did a lot of research to make sure I don't contradict anything, because I want this to kind of be like, it's going to be canon to the channel, but I also want it to stand on his own. That's my thing. So I want it to be like, this works for the channel, but I also wanted to kind of work in Sonic canon. So like, oh yeah, this could be. It's not going to be canon, obviously, but it could work in canon. That's my thing. That's what I'm trying to do to work on it. Do some angles. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, very excited for that one. Yeah, but I'm very excited to work on that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I also have a really cool visual idea for Black Doom in it. I'm really excited to play around with. I don't know how to make models is my only thing. Will you make intros for the ARC series or no? Probably not. It'd be really cookie. Thank you. I can't wait to work on it. I don't have a release date just yet. But it will definitely come out this summer, 100%. The first episode, at least, will come out this summer. Only thing is, the reason why I don't know is because the first episode is very different from anything I've ever made before. Because it's going to be serious, and also it's going to include human characters. So it has to be very different. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. Can you do cosplay? I've done cosplay before. I've cosplayed as Shadow before. I have a Shadow cosplay. I should wear it on one of these streams. Would you guys like me to wear my Shadow cosplay for one of these streams? But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to work on that series. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas for a lot of things, but I'm excited to work on that ARC series. It's going to be very different from what I'm used to. Well, but it's not really much of a Shadow cosplay, but I do have a jacket of like Shadow the Hedgehog that literally looks like a Shadow cosplay. So you guys can literally see me as Shadow. I don't have the headpiece for it though, unfortunately, but I do have an outfit for Shadow. It's going to look really funny. Man, I'm so excited for all the projects that you're working on, man. I'm so excited. Do you play the Uno game? Of course I play Uno. I love Uno. My other thing as well for the Shadow and Maria ARC series as well is a lot of people kind of forget in lore. Don't forget, in lore, Maria and Shadow have known each other since they were like kids. Well, not really Shadow, more like Maria has kind of known Shadow since she was a kid. It was kind of glossed over in the games, but that was kind of like a fact, right? So I kind of want to actually show a kid Maria, then an older Maria throughout the series. Because she died when she was 13, so I want to explore some aspects of her getting older throughout the series, probably. Is this Shadow immortal? Technically, yes, he is. An important question. When it's August in our states, what type of season is your state in August? I think autumn. I think it's autumn. Maria was 13 years old. I've been doing research. How old is Maria in Sonic? It's 13. Sorry, it's okay, so it was 12 years old. Sorry, I was off by 1. So there's contradicting information about Maria's age. On Sonic.EXE, she was 14. In the game, she was 12. So it's 12 or 14, but it's probably 12. What is it? So I really want to play around with that. Damn, she's 12. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of contradicting because Sonic.EXE has it so that she's 14, but then in the game, she's 12. But then I've also seen other things about her being 13. So it's around that age. So it's either 12, 13, or 14. I'd say more 13, probably. Damn, dude, now you got to start over with your series. That's okay. I already know. It's already fine. I have it all planned. I'm very excited to work on it. I'm really excited. It's between 12 to 14. Yeah, around. It's basically either 12 to 14. Damn, she's 12. I don't get that reference. Shadow never had an age apart from chronologically 50. Yeah, exactly. So Hey, Jules, what's up, bro? How you going? Hey, what's up, chat? How you going? I'm doing good, Quinn. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, hi, Cisco. I got the joke now. It's like she's 12. I forgot about that meme, bro. I don't know what they were thinking. Hold up. Jules, what is it? Are you gonna use any of Shadow's new powers from Sonic and Shadow generations in your videos? Probably. I'm very curious how they're gonna bring back Black Doom though. I'm very curious about that. Because Black Doom is the main villain of that game, and he is a sequel to Shadow the Hedgehog. We know that. Because Black Doom has come back. Because it's been a theory for a while that he never really died. So, Jules, are you going to play Sparky Zero when it comes out? Yes, unfortunately, I will not be able to stream it. I'm very sorry. I would love to stream it. But I will unfortunately be overseas by the time the game is out, and I kind of want to play it, so... So, what made you think of Fleetway Shadow? I think it just was a fun idea to do because I'm like, I've always kind of wanted to do Fleetway Shadow on the channel, maybe like in a comedic video or something. But then I was like, when I was making the Maria arc, I was like, I feel like that'd be a really cool idea for an arc because a lot of people do Fleetway arcs on their channels. You know, Sarah does, Tail Twister does it, Dartbox does it. A lot of people do it. So my thought process was with me doing it, I'm like, how can I do a Fleetway arc that's different from the others? And I have an idea for it. So it's completely planned out. The only thing is trying to figure out what visuals I want to do for the first episode. But once that's sorted, the rest of the series could come easy. And I'm going to have one episode in the Fleetway Shadow arc be completely cinematic, and it's just a fight scene. Because I've toyed with that a little bit of cinematic fight scenes, but I want to do that for a whole video. So it's going to be a whole video that's just that. So I'm very excited to work on that. English. I only speak English. I don't speak Spanish. Fleetway Shadow's gold. I already have the design already prepared for it. Do you think Shadow's a half demon in Inuyasha? Have you seen that? I'm okay, curious because of the wings. I think it's because of Black Doom's DNA. Because don't forget, Shadow was made out of Black Doom's DNA. So I feel like the alien aspect there's an alien aspect to it. Bro, all these ideas you have for your channel reminds me of the ideas I have for a Sonic story I'm writing. That's awesome. I'm glad I'm glad. That's awesome. Black Doom isn't actually a devil. Yeah, no, he's an alien, but it's interesting. It's more like, I think it has something to do with his alien DNA that he has the wings, genuinely. And I think, like, Black Doom activates it of some kind. Because it kind of looks symbiotic in a sense. Oh, it's all good, bro. I just genuinely, it's all good, man. No, I just genuinely think that it'd just be cool to do Fleetway Shadow. But my goal with Fleetway Shadow is I wanted to do them differently from other Fleetways. What language would you like to learn? I would love to learn Japanese. It's one of the hardest languages to learn. I would love to learn Japanese. My only issue with Japanese is that it is very difficult to learn. But it's because I go to Japan a lot. That's the reason why. I love Japan. Question, chat. Are you going to do a Father's Day video with Black Doom? Maybe. Maybe. How will Fleetway Shadow meet Fleetway Sonic? I never said they're going to meet. I never said they were going to. What is it? Maybe this is the year of Shadow after all. Do you ever think about making a serious triple fight in VR chat between Sonic, Shadow, and Silver? I need to figure that out because that's going to be really difficult to do. I don't see what kind of scenario I would have them in where they would fight, though, is my only thing. Jules, have you played Roblox Fruits? No, I have not. Yeah, we kind of already done a Shadow and Black Doom Father's Day special before, so... Jules, what's your favorite Sonic game and what's your favorite Sonic series and show? My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Mania. I love Sonic Mania. Phenomenal game. I love that game so much. I love Sonic Mania. And my favorite Sonic series, Boom. My favorite Sonic series is Sonic Boom. I love Sonic Boom. The cartoon show, Sonic Boom, is hilarious, and I love it. The writing on that show was amazing, and it got canceled way too soon, unfortunately. But I absolutely love Sonic Boom. My favorite cartoon of Sonic. Well, I mean, that is my favorite cartoon of Sonic. So, yeah, my favorite game is Sonic Mania, and Sonic Boom is my favorite cartoon. I love Sonic Boom so much. It's so funny. What is my favorite Sonic Boom episode? One of my favorite episodes is the episode where Eggman, I think it's probably my favorite. It's one of the earlier episodes where Eggman didn't have a place to live, so he lived with Sonic and Tails. That was really funny. I love that episode. That was great. That was just a lot of fun. Just in general, I loved Sonic Boom. It was just such a fun series to watch. It had the same cast of characters throughout the whole show besides Shadow, and it always worked. It was so much fun. And I also, I loved the episodes with Shadow in them too, but that's also kind of a bias. Episode 2, yeah, that was like one of my favorites. I love that episode. Is Shadow truly your favorite Sonic character? Yes, 100%. He's the only reason. He's the main reason why I started liking this franchise. One of my favorites personally is the one where Eggman got stuck in a time loop. Oh, that was great. I love that episode too. Sonic Boom was so funny, hilarious, lol. It made me laugh so hard, Jules. Lol. I wish they continued the show and made season 3. Me too, man. Me too. I really wish they made a season 3. I really wish they made a season 3. What is it? Do you like the Boom games? I've never played them. I've heard horror stories, but I've never played them. I'm gonna try them out, though. I want to try them out one day. Favorite part was when Silver was in it. Aha. That's really funny. I do like the fan designs people come up with for Boom Silver, though, but I don't think Silver's ever gonna be in it. That was a good episode too, Kitty Cat. I love the episode where Knuckles talks about gender politics. Hilarious. I love that episode. That was so funny, dude. Like, what was that scene with, like, Knuckles or whatever? Like, he talked about gender politics. That was hilarious. I love that scene so much. It's so funny, man. That's, like, the best moment in the whole show. Let me get it. It's in Sonic Boom out of context. I love that clip. I love that clip. Sonic Boom out of context. I love that. I love that clip. That's so funny. Is it this one? It is this one. I love this clip so much. It's so funny, dude. I love this clip so much, this one. Hold on, I gotta play it out.
Buddy? It all comes down to this one penalty kick. Can the young woman break the glass ceiling and prove once and for all that a female can be just as good an athlete as a male?
You know, Amy, anytime someone calls attention to the breaking of gender rules, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by implying that this is an exception and not the status quo. What? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
That's so funny. I love that clip. It's so funny. Such a funny clip. I love that clip so much. It's so funny, dude. Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean that I'm a feminist. It's so good, bro. It was so funny, man. Boom Knuckles is a feminist canon. Yeah, bro, we stand Boom Knuckles here, bro. What do you think of the Terrio skin in Shadow Generations? I can't believe they're actually doing a Terrio skin. That is really funny. I can't believe they're actually doing Terios in Sonic.EXE Shadow Generation. Can't believe they actually acknowledged him. That's crazy to me. That's like the best one for me. Do your best Shadow impression. I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form. Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? That's what that was my things. What was Shadow doing Shadow's multiverse adventure? Save the multiverse. That's the thing. Rouge's prototype concept was called Shadow. Wait, really? I didn't know that. Because I know Terios was originally Shadow's design. And Terios was going to have a completely different backstory. It's more like an evil Sonic, but then they changed it. I know it's supposed to be a stupid guy, but Knuckles is still... You know, he was the best character in Sonic Boom. Let's be honest here. Knuckles was awesome. He was hilarious. Did you pre-order the game already? I did for Switch, physical copy. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, her concept was called Shadow or Nails. Oh my god, that's so weird. Nails? Nails the bat? Oh, thank god I didn't do that. Oh, that would have been weird. That would have been weird, man. Thank god they didn't do that. That would have been weird. Yeah. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is now on Steam. I completely forgot it's out on Steam. Oh, and for the first day it's on special. That's hilarious. Do you guys remember when Blaze was originally supposed to be in Shadow's place and she looked similar to him too? Really? Rouge prototype was called Nails the Bat. I gotta look this up. I had no idea. Nails the Bat. I had no idea about this. Oh yeah, I see people made fan designs. What is a character channel of it? Cool. Team Dark prototype consists of Terios the Hedgehog, Nails the Bat, and Gamma. That makes sense. Okay. Wow, she looked really different. Wow, she looked really different. I actually like this design too, to be perfectly honest. But I think the Rouge design we got was better. Because this one, Nails kind of looks more like a villain. Like an anti-hero rather than a hero. I don't know. I think all the designs we got worked really well for trying to like showcase these guys could be bad, but they're actually good guys. Whereas the original designs for Terios and Nails just look borderline kind of like bad guys. Yeah, no, the new one fits better with the whole anti-hero route that they went with Rouge and Shadow. It works a lot better with those designs. But the ones here, they look more evil. But I think it's a great design. It's still a good design. Terios the Hedgehog. Terios the Hedgehog. Oh, God. Good old Terios. Terios. He's going to be in one of the games now. Can't believe they're actually referencing him. That's funny. Rouge's an anti-hero. Yeah, more like an anti-hero. They've more made her to a hero recently, though. She's more of a hero recently. Not much of an anti-hero anymore. Terios is still a cool design. I still think we got the best design with Shadow, though. That's still the best design. Did you ever see Sonic SAT-AM? It was an animated series. Yes, I know about SAT-AM. I know the whole story of SAT-AM, but I actually have never seen it. But I know the whole story. I went down a really big rabbit hole of Sonic lore. Okay, can you do your Shadow voice and talk about how you feel about Sonic and especially Knuckles? I hate them. There you go. She was an anti-hero, but they've made her more of a hero now. She's more of a hero character now. I still can't believe Terios is in Sonic Shadow Generations. I still can't believe that. That's hilarious. I can't believe they're actually going to acknowledge him. That's so cool. That's genuinely so cool. Gotta love Terios. Welcome to the wasteland. Okay. They've woke to Rouge. They woke to Shut Up, Silver and Friends. What's the funniest VR chat video you've made? One of my favorites is the Sonic and Shadow into the Knuckles verse video. The one where a bunch of multiverse variants of Knuckles. I think that's a hilarious video. I'm very happy with that. I think that was a very good video. You're talking about my favorite VR chat video. It's still Shadow Confronts Maria's Killer. That's my favorite one I've made. I believe Silver had an original design too. Let me look. Silver the Hedgehog's original design. Oh yes, chest flip was like. Oh wow, that is completely. Thank God we didn't get that. Oh, that is interesting. Oh man, that's a weird design. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I can show you guys here. I'm not sure if you guys can have a good view of it. So let me show you guys. Camera focus. This was what Silver was supposed to look like. Thank God they changed it. I mean, it's concept art for a reason. But it's very interesting how he went from this to like this. Oh no, that's not even it yet. Oh, they even had his hair down. His chest flip's different here. Then we got Silver here. That is interesting. I mean, it looks cool, but good thing we didn't get it. I don't think that fits Silver at all. That's very interesting. I love looking at concept art because there are things in it that are like, it's so interesting seeing what characters were supposed to look like in comparison to how they are now. Zedor, thank you so much for $2 donation. Been watching since the first Minecraft Let's Play. Thank you very much, man. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I really appreciate the $2 donation, man. And for sticking this long, it really does mean a lot. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, man. Venice the Mink? Venice the Mink? Oh, thank God they didn't have that name either. Silver sounds a lot better. That's so interesting. There's so many different designs. What is it? Well, it's also the same as, what is it? What was I gonna say? Well, Sonic's original design was Mighty. Sonic's design was gonna be Mighty. That was really interesting to me. That Mighty the Armadillo was originally gonna be Sonic's design. That's really funny. I just gotta get one thing up. What is it? My favorite thing in Shadow in the game is says disgusting black creatures. Yes. So interesting. Would you react to something about Knuckles? I will. I 100% will. What is it? Can you do the Shadow voice for 2 minutes on his stream? Can't really do it for 2 minutes. Hold on. But this is originally going to be in Shadow's place in Adventure 2 and had black fur with blue instead of red, but I forgot what her name was supposed to be. That's really interesting. One of Sonic's early designs was Eggman, which I think is interesting. Yeah, so fun fact, Sonic's original designs, 2 of them, were Eggman and Mighty. So they originally toyed around with the idea of Sonic being a human character. So they were going to make him Eggman originally. But then they also played around with not just Eggman, but also him being an armadillo. They had Mighty be one of Sonic's original designs, and then they just made him into his own character. That's so interesting to me. They were both originally designs, but they turned into real characters. That's so cool. I love stuff like that. That's genuinely such a cool thing. Do you know Vanoss Gang? I love Vanoss. Hilarious. I love their videos. Huge inspiration since I was younger. I'm just seeing a bunch of memes for the new The Boys season on Twitter because the Boys season 4 came out yesterday. It was so good. What is it? Do you think that 2020 was the year of laughter from you doing VR chat videos with Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles Oros? Probably, yeah. I don't know. I really enjoyed 2020. That was a really good year. Oh, wait, that's really funny. I just saw something really funny. So that's the sign was inspired by Felix the Cat. Oh, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Thank you very much. Hello, Shadow. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm finally graduating class of 2024. Congratulations! Such an awesome thing. Thank you very much. Not thank you very much. Why did I say thank you very much? I'm very sorry about that. Congratulations. That's an amazing achievement. Thank you. I have no idea why I said that. I'm very sorry. my brain was not working. I'm still kind of tired. So when did you decide to play Web of Shadows? I'm waiting for the thumbnail artwork to be done, and then I can work on it. When the thumbnail artwork's done, then I can start live streaming it. Do you like the Knuckles show? I love the Knuckles show. Oh, I mean the Knuckles TV show. I actually haven't seen it, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't seen it yet. I know what happens in it, though. And it's very funny how movie Knuckles defeated Mephiles off screen. That is hilarious. I think that's hilarious. Shadow fell off when Cisco stopped showing up in videos. The views would say otherwise. What is it? I have a question for you in real life. If you were like Shadow the Hedgehog, would you think that you would have a sister from another dimension? That's also another really fun fact. I've had a comedic video. I'm joking, by the way, Cisco. I've had a comedic video planned for like 2 years now. I was gonna do a comedic video where Shadow meets his sister. Shadow's gonna meet his sister. 90K Sonata video says 90K Sonata video says otherwise. 170K on the Tales That Bond also says otherwise. The Knuckles show was one of the series of all time. It was such a weird. I can't believe they had Mephiles in that show and he was defeated off screen. That's hilarious. I think that's hilarious. Knuckles just defeated Mephiles off screen, and they tell this story through a play in the show. That's hilarious. That was hilarious. That's just so funny to me. I don't know. That was hilarious to me. I have a question. Would you prefer Shadow the Hedgehog in games or Shadow the Hedgehog in VR chat? Wait, what? Of course I would watch Shadow the Hedgehog in games. Shadow the Hedgehog's always going to be in VR chat. He beat Iblis. It was so funny, dude. It was so funny, man. And he just has the Flames of Disaster as like a weapon in the game. He just has the Flames of Disaster. That's just so funny, dude. Dude just defeated Iblis off screen. And he told it in a play like it wasn't a big deal. Oh, hey, this dude just defeated. That's so funny, man. That was really funny. I remember, like, I haven't watched the Knuckles show, and then people were tweeting about, did Knuckles just defeat, like, Iblis off screen? I'm like, what? That was so funny. What the hell is that? Just seeing so many of the boys memes. I've been seeing so many memes, bro. There's a lot of memes about the latest The Boys episodes. They're really funny. You know what's weird? I feel like Knuckles more than I feel like people like Knuckles more than Silver, but Knuckles and Silver are kind of the same since they've been tricked at least once. Yeah, but Knuckles is more of a hard head as opposed to Silver's optimism. The Glitchy Gaming King, they so much a $2 donation. Was the original Discord server deleted? Yeah, I deleted it. I haven't been on it in like 2 years, so. I might make another Discord server one day, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. I just saw another really funny meme on Twitter. Sorry, guys, I'm seeing a lot of funny memes on Twitter. I find it hilarious. I'm just gonna... when will you start the Shadow and Rouge video? Soon, very soon. I want to focus on the Fleetway Shadow arc first, though, only because that's been a very long time coming, and I've let you guys wait long enough. I let you guys know, I've had you guys wait long enough. What is it? Who were the people that were in the Knuckles Dimension video? You guys. I had it so that people from the live streams could actually join in and help out with the recording of the video, and it was a lot of fun. You should play the game Robots Guts Black Powder. I'll think about it. Movie Knuckles is more loved than modern Knuckles, which is crazy. I think the movie characters are more loved only because they've been given more time to flesh out their personalities because of the format that they're in. What do you plan on uploading next? What we're going to post today is going to post another reaction video today. What's your personal favorite anime if you have one? My personal favorite anime is Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. It's so good. I love Dragon Ball. That's always going to be my favorite anime. I believe I originally found your channel when you were making the Sonic and Shadow Minecraft videos. Yeah, those were fun. I really loved that. Dragon Ball Z. It's a classic. I love Dragon Ball. Just Dragon Ball in general, I love Dragon Ball. That's like my favorite anime series of all time, and nothing will top it for me. I love Dragon Ball so much. Hell yeah, Silver. Get the premium treatment. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, Vector? Welcome to the stream. I have a question. Will you ever go back on Roblox again? Roblox again? Yes, I will. I definitely will. The new Dragon Ball game looks good. I am so excited for the new Dragon Ball game, dude. Sparky Zero genuinely looks fantastic. What shows did you grow up with? I grew up with early 2000s Cartoon Network. So I grew up with Johnny Bravo, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Chowder, Marvelous Miss Adventures of Flapjack, Ben 10. Look at Cartoon Network shows. I basically grew up with Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network shows list. So yeah, I grew up with Powerpuff Girls, Camp Lazlo, not that one. Johnny Test, Ben 10, Teen Titans, Adventure Time, the new Looney Tunes show. I love the new Looney Tunes show. I gotta find all of them. Hold on. So all the shows. The Total Drama series, Total Drama Island, Action and World Tour. Was it the Amazing World of Gumball? What is it? Adventure Time. I just love all the shows. They're so good. I love these shows. There you go. I watched a little bit of Samurai Jack, but I never got into it. Ed and Eddy. Loved Ed and Eddy. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I love the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That was so good. I love that. I love Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Love that show too. Great show. My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Great show. Class of 3000. Also really good. Transformers Animated. Such a good show. Ben 10 Alien Force. Love Ben 10 Alien Force. Generator Rex, I barely remember much from it, but I remember I did enjoy it. A little bit of Uncle Grandpa. This is kind of where I stopped. It was when the Teen Titans Go era of Cartoon Network started selling it. I never saw Steven Universe. I know that show's very mixed. I have seen Infinity Train. I loved Infinity Train. It got canceled way too soon. That was a fantastic show. I loved Infinity Train, especially Season 3. Season 3 of Infinity Train was phenomenal. Genuinely an amazing show. I love Cartoon Network, man. I miss those days. Yes, Silver. I did notice why you switched monitors. This seems like a you problem. You shouldn't have punched your monitor. Hey, Lemon Pop. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, Lemon Pop. Much appreciated. I unfortunately had to grow up when Teen Titans Go took over. That's a shame. You missed out on some bangers, dude. You missed out on some bangers. By the way, David, you've been on these streams quite a lot. Here you go. I'll make you moderator real quick. David, you've been on these streams a lot. Here you go. I'll make you mod. Here you go. There you go. I threw a controller and it hit the monitor. That also seems like I hit through a controller and I missed. Maybe you shouldn't have thrown it as hard then. Are you excited for the Minecraft live action? I am very confused. That was my reaction when I heard that there was going to be a Minecraft movie. Total Drama. I love Total Drama. It's such a good series. I love Total Drama. My favorite is still World Tour. That's the best. I still listen to the World Tour songs till this day. Total Drama World Tour was my favorite. That was genuinely the best season. I'm going to tell you guys a very fun fact for a series idea I had. But we will work on it in the future, but I don't know when it will be. Me and the guys, I've brought this idea to them, and I feel like it'd be a lot of fun. I've thought of an idea of what if we do a Total Drama parody, but basically it's like total drama, but with Sonic characters. So it's like Total Drama Island, but with Sonic characters. So we'd have things like Shadow, Sonic, Tails, like all the Sonic cast there, and some of the villains there as well. And Chris McClane would be like Eggman. I couldn't remember who he wanted to be chef. So Eggman was either going to be chef or Chris McClane. And basically, the Total Drama series, the reward was going to be whoever wins will get their own video game so that everyone is like sort of competing for it. And it's funny enough because Sonic's there, and then everyone's like, Sonic, why are you here, bro? You've already gotten games, bro. Yeah, Chris McClane Eggman sounds accurate, yeah. Are you and Dartbox still friends? Yeah, he was in my latest VR chat video. Another idea I had planned for that Total Drama Sonic series that was really funny, a funny idea on my end, was I was going to have it so that Sonic villains were also going to be in it as well. I was going to have I was going to have Mephiles Infinite in it, right? And I was going to do a thing where halfway through the series, you know how they sort of changed the teams in Total Drama? I was going to separate them from like hero team versus evil team. It was going to be really fun. I just love it. It was so fun. I had so many fun ideas for that. I mean, like a Sonic Total Drama AU. That's essentially the idea. Yeah, and the award at the end wasn't going to be money. It was going to be whoever wins gets their own video game. So, of course, everyone wants it. And no one knows why Sonic and Shadow are there because they've already gotten their own game. So they're like, what are you guys doing here? It's unfair. Is Silver like the nerd of the cast? I haven't decided on what people's roles are going to be. I was thinking about making Shadow the antagonist or Alejandro of the series. I was going to have him be the Alejandro of the season or something like that. I was debating on that. I haven't fully decided yet. Whereas, and of course, Mephiles, Infinite, and those types of people are going to be the evil team. But I feel like Shadow would probably be the Alejandro, like the main bad antagonist of the series. You know, like Alejandro was in Total Drama World Tour. I feel like he'd be Alejandro. Knuckles would be Owen. Knuckles would be Owen. I don't know if he'd be Owen though. Shadow should be the Duncan of the series. Probably, yeah. He would probably be Duncan, yeah. Do you know ETH Goes Boom? I love ETH Goes Boom. Would Charlie be in it? Yeah, I was gonna have a lot of the main Sonic cast be characters in it, and some of the villains be there as characters, because I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Because I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to have scenarios where like the villains have to team up with the hero, like the main characters. It'd be a lot of fun. Like, you know, those challenges where you have to be forced to work with somebody. Basically, a combination of all three Total Drama series, in my opinion, Silver. It's Cisco. I want to do a mixture of all three. Basically, the best aspects. So I want to have musical segments in it because I love the musical segments in Total Drama World Tour. That was the main thing I was so disappointed with the Total Drama series. I wish they kept the musical stuff from Total Drama World Tour because those songs are so good in Total Drama World Tour. I love the songs in World Tour. What was another idea I had for it? I thought it was really funny. I was gonna have an episode that was gonna be a really funny, dark episode where Eggman was like, all right, for this challenge, you guys are gonna have to take a Chaos Emerald from the Sonic.EXE universe. So it's all the contestants, like Sonic, Shadow, and the rest, and the villains, have to survive being in the EXE world and try to collect a Chaos Emerald each. And it's like a guarantee that people are gonna die when they go. So it's gonna be like a dark episode, but also be really funny. That was one of the ideas I had. It would be really funny. And it was going to be like a moment when a lot of the characters are going to be chased or being chased down by me. And Metal Sonic was going to be Chef. There, now I remember now. We were going to have Eggman be Chris, and Metal Sonic was going to be Chef. That was the idea. When's my birthday? My birthday's already passed. I did a birthday stream a while ago, but it was a great stream. I really enjoyed it. I really loved the Total Drama Reunion fan series idea. Unfortunately, it did get taken down for copyright. Not gonna lie, I kind of want this to be animated. Yeah, me too. If I somehow had the ability to just make animation in like the click of my fingers, I would make the Total Drama Sonic series fully animated because I would love to do it. It'd be such a fun idea. This sounds like a banger of a show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll probably do it. Total Drama Sprite animated series. Probably. That'd be kind of funny. Jules, what age did you start doing YouTube? 10 years old. So I've been doing YouTube since I was 10 years old, and I'm now like nearly, I'm like in my early 20s, and I'm still doing YouTube. So nothing has changed in my life in these past couple years. Yeah, I know. It's a shame that Total Drama Reunion got canceled. I loved that. I'm saying that because you sort of know how to animate sprites. I used to be a sprite animator, but I don't do it as much anymore. If you can voice any other Sonic character besides Sonic, who would you voice and why? Ooh, who would I voice? I don't know who I would voice. I honestly don't know. So it had Total Drama World. It does just go. Oh, there you go. We can do it there. I don't know. I don't know who I would voice. I'm really having a hard time deciding who I would voice instead of like Shadow or Sonic. Maybe Tails. Maybe Tails. Sup, Jules? Huge fan. Content as well. As well as Speedy Blues has really kept me entertained for a while. Since that content as well as Speedy Blues has kept me entertained for a while since there hasn't really been any content. I've been releasing stuff and working on stuff. I probably have to get going soon. I just realized. Have you heard of Mega Man? I love Mega Man. I love Mega Man. I love Mega Man. I love Mega Man. It's one of my favorite game series of all time. I went through a very huge phase of Mega Man around 2018. I was obsessed with Mega Man to the point where, like, I kid you not, I had over like 50 or 60 hours in the first Mega Man Legacy Collection. And that was me just replaying through like Mega Man 2 over and over again. I became so good at the classic Mega Man games because I played through only 1 and 6. I played Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Mega Man 11. I have not played the rest. But the thing is, I got so obsessed with Mega Man and so good at Mega Man that I was actually able to defeat the Yellow Devil in Mega Man 1 without cheating. I could do it. I remembered his pattern completely. I could just defeat the Yellow Devil. I can't do that now, but I used to be able to do it back then, where I could just defeat the Yellow Devil without any cheating or anything. And the Yellow Devil is one of the hardest video game bosses. Oh my god. What's your favorite gameplay series of all time on the channel? Maybe Bendy. I think Bendy and the Ink Machine was probably my favorite. I loved Bendy and the Ink Machine. Actually, no, Minecraft. That's a lie. The Minecraft series. That's the best one. Here's the money. Thank you so much, Lemon Pop. Much appreciated. Thank you to everyone that's donated on stream. If you guys want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, if you could donate via Super Chat, it'd really mean a lot. I'm just saying, wink, wink. Hey, yo, Cisco. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Who's your favorite member of the Vanoss crew? Probably no Glenn Terrorizer. What is it? Do you play Roblox? I don't play Roblox. I don't play Roblox in my spare time. What is it? We ever consider making an IRL channel? I've already made one. I just haven't posted anything on it for a long time. Do you sing? Actually, just curious. No, I do not, which is why it's going to be even funnier if I do have to sing in the Total Drama series. Do you sing in the shower? I do sing in the shower. It's fun. What is it? If Shadow was in a band, which role would you take? Guitarist, 100%. Guitarist, 100%. Shadow's a guy that would rock out in a guitar going like, bam, bam, bam. How long have you and Dartbox, how long have you two been friends? We've known each other for 8 years. So I've known Dartbox since 2016. So we've known each other for a very long time. This bro perform in the shower, bro. Nothing's awesome than just listening to music. Listening to music there, it's awesome. When you go down. Have you seen the movie of Michael Myers? Fight Sonic with Bully's Basics. What the hell is that? That seems very interesting. Have you ever been to a concert? I have never actually been to a concert before. No, I've never been to a concert before, no. Concerts aren't really my thing. I've been to stage shows before. They've been very good. I watched Hamilton. I love Hamilton. That was such a good stage show. Fantastic. And I also watched Harry Potter and the Cursed Child stage show. I saw that show. Also fantastic. I think that was such a nice show. The stage performances were fantastic. Just, the stage shows were great. And I also... My proudest thing was I actually watched the Spider-Man musical that they did in 2011 in New York. I was in New York and I watched the Spider-Man musical. So I actually got to see Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. That's probably my favorite stage show. But genuinely loved it. I loved the Spider-Man musical stage show. That was such a good show. It is very goofy. It is very goofy. But I love it. I think it's fantastic. Yes, fun fact. There was, yeah, a lot of people don't know that. In 2009 to 2012, there was a Spider-Man musical in New York, an actual Broadway musical. It was a full-on Spider musical. It was genuinely fantastic. I loved it, but it was also known as the biggest failure in musical history. Everything that could have possibly have gone wrong with a musical show went wrong in that show, because what they did, genuinely one of the best, probably my favorite musical I've ever seen, because I was in a session where nothing went wrong, and that was so rare to see, and I loved that show. So essentially, the reason why it was a big disaster was because it had the biggest budget out of any musical ever made. Because what they had it so is that Spider-Man would actually swing around the whole arena. If you guys have ever been to the Foxwoods Theater, well, if you guys ever been to the Foxwoods Theater, the Foxwoods Theater in what is it, New York? That's the main Broadway musical stage. They had it so that Spider-Man actually swung around the whole stage. So he would literally web swing around the whole stage. So he wouldn't just stay on stage. The web swing, he would literally like fly above you and everything. It was such an insane musical. It was an insane musical. A lot of things went wrong during the production, as you can obviously tell. It was such a good musical. There's literally scenes of Spider-Man singing, Green Goblin singing. It was so good. But no, I love the Spider-Man musical. That's probably the proudest one I ever saw because that musical did not last long at all, but I love the Spider-Man musical. Who's your favorite Mega Man character? I personally really like Proto Man. I think just classic Mega Man's my favorite. I do love Proto Man, though. And Zero. I love Zero. Zero's cool. I do really like that theory that Zero was the one that defeated all the classic Mega Man characters, but I do know the creator did kind of say that wasn't the case. Even though it was really heavily implied, though. So... No, the Spider-Man musical was actually insane, dude. Like, I'll show you guys a clip. Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. It was called Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. That's what the Spider-Man musical was called. I won't play the music because it's copyrighted. But there's a full recording of the musical online. So, here you go. Like, there's a full recording of it online. Just right here. It's called Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark Broadway recording. There's a full recording of it, so you guys can watch it if you want. It's great. I even have a comment on it. I commented on this musical. And the musical in the comics. I genuinely loved it. I genuinely love this musical. It's so good. I love that musical. That's such a good musical. What is it? Yo, like jazz? I love the B movie. Such a good movie. I love the B movie. I'm trying to find a video that I could show how the final battle did. Shadow, do you still read Sonic IDW? I actually don't read Sonic IDW, but I plan on doing it on stream. Like, I actually plan on reading through the comics on stream, because I've actually never read them before. So, I'm not sure if I could show... I'm not sure if you guys can see this properly. This is from the musical. So, you guys can see, that's Green Goblin. They gave him wings, right? And they had, like, a thing here. They would play. So he would just like fly around the entire stage. They don't really show it on the camera, but that's the stage, and he's just flying around the audience and everything. It was really cool. That's the command prompt. So he's just flying around the stage and everything. It's so cool. And then what is it? Spider-Man would come in. And then see Spider-Man and Green Goblin would just be like swinging across the stage with each other. It was so cool. So everyone is like at the bottom stage or at the top, and they'd be swinging across the entire stage. And they would like go on him and everything. It was so cool. It was such a cool show. It was so cool. It was very cool. I loved it. Yes, that is Beauty and the Beast, because I was listening to Beauty and the Beast music. I like listening to Disney music. Disney music's cool. I love Disney music. It's so good. Why does it actually look kind of like a movie? It is a great musical. I wish musical Spider-Man would appear in Spider-Verse, but he won't. Have you ever thought of cosplaying a Shadow? I have had cosplayed it before. Have you thought about cosplaying Shadow? Yes, I have. Do you have a huge crush on Rouge just like Shadow? No, I do not. I am not a furry. I am not a furry. You know, due to popular belief, because a lot of people assume I am because of Shadow. And I don't blame you, but I'm not. I am not a furry. I am not into Sonic characters at all. I'm not into Sonic characters at all. But I am not a furry. I am not a furry. No, no. I am not a furry. I'm not into Rouge IRL. I am not. I am not. No. I just saw something really funny on Twitter. That's what they all say. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Elemental was what is it? See, I really like all the new Star Wars stuff. I like all the new Star Wars shows. All the new Star Wars stuff. I like Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I love Rogue One. I loved The Last Jedi. I really liked Solo. I didn't really like Rise of Skywalker. I loved Mando season 1 and 2. Book of Boba Fett was fine. What is it? I haven't seen The Bad Batch. I've only seen the first season. I liked the first season. I loved Tales of the Jedi. I think Tales of the Empire was alright. That was just I was kind of disappointed by that one, to be honest. Even though it was still cool. What else was there? And I've been really liking Star Wars Acolyte so far. My favorite though is still Andor. That's the best Star Wars thing ever made. Star Wars Andor is so good. I love Star Wars Andor. Genuinely, one of the greatest things ever made. It's genuinely so good. Star Wars Andor is like the best Star Wars thing we've ever gotten. Genuinely, it is insane how good that show is. I can't believe how good that show was. I love Star Wars Andor. Oh my god. That show is actually phenomenal. I love that show so much. But I really love Star Wars. It's like my favorite franchise. If you're always talking about my favorite like franchise of all time, my favorite franchise of all time is Star Wars. I love Star Wars. What's the most diabolical video you've ever made? I don't know, to be honest. Probably still Sonic and Shadow into the Knuckles verse. Who's your favorite Star Wars villain? It's kind of generic, but Darth Vader. But my favorite recently has been Thrawn. I love Thrawn. Thrawn is such a great villain. Whenever Thrawn's on screen, just kind of steals the show. Did these Sonic ever officially learn how to swim? I think it's really funny. I bet it's really funny if he just never learns how to swim. What made you become more family friendly on YouTube? When it started becoming my job. Did you watch Star Wars Visions? Yes, I love Star Wars Visions. That was so good. I love Star Wars Visions. Genuinely, that was also fantastic. So I've really liked the Disney Star Wars stuff. I've really enjoyed it. And the books have been very good too. But Andor's my favorite thing they've ever done. I love Star Wars. I just love Star Wars, man. I love Andor. That's my favorite. My favorite movie of all time is Toy Story 1. My favorite movie of all time is Toy Story 1. That's, for me, that is... I love Toy Story 1 so much. That was the movie I watched the most when I was growing up as a kid, and I watched it so much. I'll give you guys context. My favorite movie of all time is Toy Story 1. I watched it so much as a kid to the point where the DVD I had of Toy Story, the image on the disc actually faded away. That's how much I watched it. Not only did I watch it so much to the point where the image on the disc faded away, but also the disc broke because I watched it way too many times that I had to get a new Toy Story DVD. So the image was faded and the DVD just broke because I watched it too much. So that's how much I watched Toy Story 1 growing up. What'd you think of the Obi-Wan series? I also really liked the Obi-Wan series. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I think it is definitely overhated. I did enjoy it for what it was. I thought it was a fun gateway into the original trilogy. I liked the message of it and what Obi-Wan learned in that series. I think that was Obi-Wan was just a really fun series. I feel like it should have been a movie. No, I agree with the criticism that it should have been a movie. 100% it should have been a movie. But I did enjoy it for what it was. I really enjoyed it. My dad pushed me into tried. I was never a fan of Star Wars. My dad pushed me to get into it, but I tried watching, but I kept getting bored. With Star Wars, it's one of those things where Star Wars, there's so many different forms of Star Wars. You just have to find the right Star Wars for you. There's always a different type of Star Wars for everybody. You wanted to see how far I bet? See, I never actually broke my DVD of Toy Story 1. My DVD of Toy Story 1 broke because I watched it too much. Who had the most tragic death in Star Wars? Probably Han Solo. That was incredibly well done. What are your favorite movie sequels? Oh, plenty. Got Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. Kind of controversial. Kind of controversial here. I really enjoyed the Peter Pan sequel, the Return to Neverland. I really enjoyed that one. That was really good. Other sequels. There's plenty of sequels. Lemon Pop, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I plan on being a VTuber sometime this year. Any advice? My advice would be, as a VTuber, because I usually always say make content you enjoy doing. I think in general, make sure you don't overwork yourself. There's a kind of a thing being like you feel like you kind of have to make content constantly all the time. Make sure you don't prioritize your work or say doing like this VTuber stuff over, you know, your real life stuff. You have to have a good, make sure you maintain that balance between your real life and your work. Because if you have the work just take over your life, then it kind of just sucks. You should keep things, everything. The Give Me Star with Toy Story 3. What is it? What else was there? What are sequels? I need to look at what sequels were released. Inside Out 2 is one of my favorite sequels now. I watched that yesterday. I loved it. Movie sequels. Empire Strikes Back, obviously. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. 22 Jump Street. The Dark Knight. Spider-Man 2. Across the Spider-Verse. So many good sequels to movies. The only thing about Star Wars I enjoyed was the show that involves jets. You mean Sonic? It was called Star Wars Resistance. Are you talking about Star Wars Resistance? What do you think about Toy Story 4? I really liked Toy Story 4, but it's definitely, in my opinion, probably the weakest in the series. But I still really enjoyed Toy Story 4. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very nice. What is it? I can't remember what else. There's a lot of movies. Also, The Little Mermaid. I actually never grew up with The Little Mermaid. I actually only watched that for the first time like 2 years ago. I watched a lot of Disney movies for the first time just like 2 to 3 years ago because I've actually never seen most of them. The only Disney movies I genuinely grew up with were Peter Pan, and I think that's about it. I don't think I watched anything else. I only got into Disney stuff later on because I was a Pixar kid growing up. Oh, yeah, the Kung Fu Panda movies. Right, Kung Fu Panda 2 was a great sequel. Kung Fu Panda 4 was all right. I enjoyed it, but it's definitely the weakest in the series. Kung Fu Panda 4 was definitely the weakest in the series. With another live, let's go. I'm going to drop it some movie and show takes. I love Kung Fu Panda 1. I love Kung Fu Panda 2. I really liked Kung Fu Panda 3. Kung Fu Panda 4 was fine. It's enjoyable. I think it's still enjoyable, but it's definitely the weakest in the series. What's your first video game? I genuinely do not know what my first video game is. It's either going to be. So my thing is it's either going to be it was either Super Smash Bros. 64, Super Mario, or Super Mario 64. It's one of those. It's generally one of those games. So it's either going to be Super Mario 64, that was my first game, or Super Smash Bros. 64. It's one of those two. That's my first game. Because the first console I ever played in my life was a Nintendo 64 at a friend's place. I remember that, and I was like 3 to 4 years old. It was either I played Super Mario 64 on my DS first, or I played either Smash Bros. Or Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. So it's one of those is my first game ever. I love the How to Train Your Dragon movies. Oh my god, they're so good. What is it? Where'd you get the Spider-Man chair? Online. It's a really cool looking chair. It's not that comfortable though, I will say. It's grown on me over time, but it's nothing great. What is it? How to Train Your Dragon was amazing. No. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love How to Train Your Dragon 1, How to Train Your Dragon 2, phenomenal. How to Train Your Dragon 3. DreamWorks kind of has a weird pattern with their movies, I've noticed. It's always the first one really slaps. They always somehow manage to make the second one even better than the first one. But then it's the third one that's like, it's still really good, but it's the weakest in the trilogy. I've noticed that they did that with How to Train Your Dragon, and they've done that with Kung Fu Panda. I still think the best DreamWorks movie they've ever made, this is my opinion, the best DreamWorks movie they've ever made was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was my favorite DreamWorks movie. No one expected Puss in Boots: The Last Wish to slap so hard, but it did, bro. Genuinely, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish had no right to go as hard as it did. Like, genuinely, an amazing movie. No, like, genuinely, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, I remember, because I watched Puss in Boots: The Last Wish before it became big. I watched it the first weekend it came out, because I had a friend of mine that watched it because she really likes animated movies, and she was like, yo, Jules, you should watch this with me. It's genuinely so good. Because no one expected Puss in Boots: The Last Wish to be good. Not really, like, no one was excited for it. And this friend of mine was like, Jules, you gotta see it. Watch it with me tomorrow. Genuinely one of the best movies I've ever seen. And I'm like, that's a bold statement. All right, I guess I'll check it out. So then I watched it with her, and then I was like, that was fantastic. Like, genuinely, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Unbelievable. And then I started telling my friends, being like, you guys got to see this. This is genuinely fantastic. And then a week later, then everyone started talking about it. It's like after the week it came out, no one really watched it. It was the second week when everyone started talking about it because word of mouth came around. It's just such a good movie. The Bad Guys was also great, too. The Bad Guys was also great. What is it? But Puss in Boots 1, I like Puss in Boots 1, but the second movie's, oh my god, dude, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, genuinely, it is way too good, bro. The movie didn't have to slap that hard, but they did. The movie actually slaps. A lot of people always talk about Death as a really cool villain, and I agree, it was a cool villain. But we gotta not forget the GOAT, Jack Horner. Dude was a great villain. I love how he's just a villain that's just evil. That's it. Yeah, that isn't really the villain. He's just an antagonist. He's just doing his job, yeah. Jack Horner was the bad guy. Jack Horner was such... A lot of people always talk about Death. Now, we gotta talk about Jack Horner. That dude was hilarious, bro. Perito? Oh, dude, the scenes where he was swearing and there's the censor beeps. It's so funny, dude. The other characters I really love in that movie is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. They're such cool characters, dude. Just everything about that movie was so cool. All the characters are great. I love that. God, that was such a good movie, dude. I gotta rewatch that. I gotta rewatch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Again, no one expected it to be that good. Genuinely, it's such a good movie. Goldilocks and the Three Bears are so good. Jack Horner was a peak villain because he knew he was bad, and yet did he give to... No, straight up, because I have a thing of, like, I kind of, like, for me, with villains and stuff, I like villains that have a lot of development and depth to them, right? But there's also nothing wrong with just having an evil villain. Like, one that's just genuinely evil. Like how I put it. Like Green Goblin and Spider-Man, for example. Norman isn't... it depends which version of Norman. But relatively, Green Goblin is just a bad dude. For no reason. He's just a bad dude. And even when they do the multiple personality thing that they usually do with him, Green Goblin, just when he's in the Green Goblin personality, is just an evil dude. Like, that's it. That's all you need. Sometimes you just need an evil villain. There's nothing wrong with just evil villains. I love evil villains, dude. The movie started exactly how I wanted it to. God, it's such a good movie, dude. I was supposed to be the last, but it's just such a good movie. Everything about that movie is so good, man. For me, my two favorite adaptations of Green Goblin ever are Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. That's the Green Goblin that's in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies and No Way Home. And Spectacular Spider-Man Green Goblin. Those are my two favorite Green Goblins. Those are the best Green Goblins for me. Adaptions. Because I really love Green Goblin in all the live action movies, the Tobey film and No Way Home. Green Goblin, and that was fantastic. But I also like how in Spectacular, I like how just both versions of Green Goblin are just menaces, dude. Like, there you are, absolute menaces. Does your throat hurt when you voice Shadow? Honestly, no, it doesn't. Yeah, he is not a good person in most stories. My favorite version of Green Goblin, my favorite takes on Green Goblin will always be where Norman is always a bad guy and the Green Goblin persona is just an excuse. Those are always my favorite takes. I like it when Norman is just genuinely a bad dude and he just uses the Green Goblin persona. But he's genuinely a bad dude. Like, the Green Goblin thing is not an alternate personality. He's just genuinely a bad dude. That's always my favorite takes on Green Goblin. That's why my favorite take on Green Goblin, like, adaptation, is probably Spectacular. Well, Willem Dafoe Green Goblin in Tobey and No Way Home is probably my favorite Green Goblin. But my second favorite is Spectacular Green Goblin. Can you please do the Goten voice? I don't know if I can do it at the moment. Hello, I'm Goten. I can't do it much because I talk too much on stream. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Saint Squad? It's the almighty Goten. I haven't done it in a while. What's your favorite Marvel character? Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time. My top three superheroes are Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman. Those are my three favorite superheroes. Especially Batman and Spider-Man. Do you like Black Panther? I think the Black Panther movies are absolutely phenomenal movies. Both Black Panther 1 and especially Black Panther 2. Phenomenal movies. Like, genuinely phenomenal movies. But I've never been a fan of Black Panther. That's basically it. Because Black Panther movies are genuinely phenomenal movies, and there's no denying that. If you're saying that they aren't good movies, then I don't know what's wrong with you. They're genuinely phenomenal movies. But for me, it's like, I've just never been a fan of Black Panther. That's just genuinely it. Black Panther's just a character that's never really interested me. By the way, Jules, you inspired me to make a Sonic character channel. You will never guess who that character is. Is it Rouge? Is it Rouge? It is Rouge. Lamau? What is it? You love the Transformers movies? I think for my favorite Transformers movie is still Bumblebee. That's my favorite Transformers movie of all time, is Bumblebee. My second favorite is Rise of the Beasts. And then third is the first Michael Bay Transformers movie, and then the rest, because the rest suck. But the Transformers movies, I still think the best Transformers movie is still Bumblebee. That's still the best one they've ever done. That's my favorite Transformers movie. It's Bumblebee still. I did really enjoy Rise of the Beast, but I think Bumblebee had more heart to it. Jules, you are the one who made me ship Sonato. The DeviantArt videos did something to me. Oh my god, bro! What have I done? What have I done? What is it? What is it? Who's your favorite DC hero? Batman, villain, Joker. Very generic, but I think they're fantastic. But I will say though, Joker is very overused. I do think that Joker is very overused though. I will agree with that. I still think Batman and Spider-Man have the best rogues gallery out of all superheroes. They have like the best villains. Both Batman and Spider-Man. Yeah, no, Spider-Man and Batman have the best rogues gallery. I love Bumblebee. This is the last chance. I cried during that one. I enjoyed Rise of the Beast. I did enjoy that. Like, I really, Joker's my favorite DC villain, but man, they use him way too much. My favorite Joker adaptions, 100%, 100%, Mark Hamill's Joker. Mark Hamill's Joker. Okay, I gotta put like a list. So my favorites are Mark Hamill Joker, the Joker from the Arkham series, Heath Ledger Joker, the GOAT, Heath Ledger, love that man so much. How they did both Jokers in the Gotham TV show, I really like how they did Joker in that series. And what was the last one? I think Jack Nicholson. I do really like Jack Nicholson Joker. I always like Superman and Joker. Now, Heath Ledger Joker is still, like, to me, like, god tier stuff. Because genuinely, I've never seen a better personification for Joker that would work in a realistic setting. Like, genuinely, I look at Heath Ledger and I'm like, this is really what the Joker would be like if he existed in real life. Like, if it was like a real person, that's genuinely how I would imagine the Joker would be. It was such a phenomenal adaptation. Injustice where it's Superman. Well, I really love Injustice. Such a great storyline, but a lot of people completely misunderstand the point of Superman in that story. It's literally just a what-if scenario. What if Superman lost it? But the real Superman would never lose it. That's kind of the point. DC Zombies is also so good. Like, actually, DC Zombies goes so hard. I've only read the first DC Zombie series, but because I read it weekly when it was coming out. Genuinely fantastic. No one expected it to be that good. It's so good. What's your opinion on Transformers 1? I'm really excited for it, but I don't know how I feel about the faces still. How long does it take for you guys to record VR chat videos? Honestly, it depends. The cinematic ones do take a pretty long while, though, which is why I don't post them often, because they do take a while to make. Like, for example, for Shadow Confronts Maria's Killer, I recorded 130 clips. 130 clips. 130 VR chat clips, and I think only 100 of them were used in the final product. So there's still 32 clips of the video that you guys haven't seen. What is it? Who do you think would win, Optimus Prime or Thanos? Depends if Thanos has the Infinity Stones or not. If not, I definitely think that Optimus would definitely win. Who is your favorite Robin? Very generic, Dick Grayson. I love Dick Grayson as Robin. What's my favorite Robin? I love Dick Grayson. Robin. No, it's because I'm also like looking at stuff on my desktop as well. Just stuff on Twitter. God, Dragon Ball Sparky Zero is gonna be so good, man. I just saw I gave a shout out Sparky Zero. What are some of your favorite videos on the channel that you've made? Definitely Shadow Confronts Maria's Killer is probably my favorite that I've made. It's quite a lot. What do you think about Scarecrow and UC? I absolutely love Scarecrow so much as a villain, but they've never adapted him right. Because my thing is, with Scarecrow... Okay, how to put it? I love Scarecrow in Arkham Asylum. Scarecrow in Arkham Knight was alright. He wasn't amazing in that. I still prefer him in Arkham Asylum. But there's never been a Scarecrow adaptation that brought him to his fullest potential. Because that's kind of the problem with, what is it, Scarecrow. Scarecrow is only a villain that really works if you give, like, an R rating. Because you can do some really scary, psychological, messed up stuff with him. But they always have to nullify his potential because they can't make it too dark. So that's kind of the problem with Scarecrow. They kind of always have to nullify him and stuff. Because if they did a genuine Scarecrow, it'd be horrifying. Like, genuinely psychological horror things. Love it. Did you guys know that the Furiosa movie flopped so hard? Dude, I saw Furiosa 3 times in theaters. That's how much I love that movie. I am still so upset that Furiosa bombed. Mad Max, Furiosa and Mad Max Saga, such a good movie. Love that movie so much, genuinely. And Chris Hemsworth as Dementus was like such a great villain. By the way, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream very soon. I'm going to have to get going very soon. But I appreciate you guys watching the stream with me. I think I'll probably end the stream around like 5 or 6 minutes because I do have to go. But I really appreciate the support, guys, and thank you to everyone that donated on the stream. It really means a lot. What do you think about Batman Arkham Shadow being a VR? I think it's weird that it's a Quest 3 exclusive. I don't think it should have been a Quest 3 exclusive. That's my personal opinion. How would you rank Red Hood? Red Hood's great. Such a great character as well. But, I don't know. What's your opinion on Jet the Hawk? I also really like Jet the Hawk. I think Jet's a very cool character. Finally, bro, it's almost midnight. I haven't showered. That seems like a you problem, kitty cat. What's your opinion on the Batman Who Laughs? Really cool idea, overused. When's the next VR chat stream? I honestly don't know. Maybe this... Probably... I don't know. We'll figure that out. Who do you think had the darkest backstory in DC? I generally don't know because there's a lot. I genuinely don't know. What's your opinion on the Gotham Knight show? Now, if you want a GOAT Batman show, Gotham is genuinely a fantastic Batman show. Genuinely fantastic. It got too much hate. Gotham wasn't perfect, but when it slapped, oh my god. It has the best Penguin, the best Riddler, has some of the best, like, Jokers in it. Just genuinely... And Bruce's development throughout the whole show to how he became Batman is genuinely fantastic. Genuinely amazing development. What's your favorite anime? Dragon Ball is my favorite. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. Hey, Amble, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced your name, man, but thank you for the donation. What got you into voicing Shadow? Take care, man. Honestly, I wanted to voice Shadow because he was my favorite character. That was genuinely it. Like, Shadow's always been my favorite character in the Sonic franchise. He was the reason why I even started liking the franchise in the first place when I was younger, because I was that like Mario fan that hated Sonic growing up. But then I grew up and I started enjoying the Sonic franchise for what it was, especially with all the characters. But back in the day as a kid, the only reason why I gave Sonic any sound or mind was because of Shadow. Shadow was my favorite character. Now I like a bunch of other Sonic characters, but back in the day when I was younger, when I was a kid, I only liked Shadow. He was the only one I liked. Can you please do a reaction to Sonic and the Autobots in the future? If I get enough requests for it, then sure, I would love to. Do you have any professional voice acting experience, or did you just wing it with Shadow? I honestly just winged it with Shadow. I have no prior voice acting experience doing serious stuff, or just in general. I just do it for fun. I'm not the best voice actor, because I mainly do improv and a lot of the stuff I do for videos recently, but I've been really trying to do a different type of performance with Shadow recently, because I could always do a regular Shadow voice. Amble, thank you so much for another $2 donation. You actually inspire me to post my own content. Thank you very much, man. That really means a lot. Thank you. What's your opinion on Surge? Very cool. Do you plan on continuing some of your reactions? If so, which ones do you plan to continue? Probably the Tales That Bond. I don't know yet. I'll just have to see. We love an improv kid. Thank you. Yeah, what I'm doing in my Shadow voice now is I'm doing the traditional Shadow voice when Shadow wants to talk seriously for serious moments. But then when it comes to scenes where he has to scream or yell or get serious, it sounds more like my Shadow. So I'm going to do a blend of both. Why is Cream and All the Walking Dead on this? Because a lot of people, the fan art that I got of it was fan art, by the way. Genuinely fantastic. I left a link to the thumbnail artist's work in the description of all the videos. What made you more aggressive and less family-friendly in your older content? Because back in the day, what is it? I didn't really have a filter back then. I was kind of like just swearing all the time and that sort of stuff. So it was a mixture of I just kind of grew up. And also, number two, swearing is not really a feasible thing to do on YouTube, especially if it's your job. So it's kind of a mixture of when this became my job, unfortunately, I did have to make that change, even though I still do miss doing a lot of those jokes. That's unfortunately just, YouTube changes a lot over the years, you know? So you kind of have to, like, adapt to it, you know? The meme, thank you so much for validation. Balls in the chat, Lamal, bro. That's funny. I'm honestly digging the new direction with your Shadow voice. Oh, thank you. What gave you the idea to have Shadow wear a hoodie at the start of Shadow Confronts Reese? Because I thought it looked cool. That's literally it. That's my only thing. It's because it looked cool. It was genuinely so cool. That's all it is. I just thought Shadow looked cool in a hoodie. Flavor of ramen? I honestly don't have a favorite flavor of ramen. Just ramen. What do you think about Dark Bowser and Mario? Very cool. I love Dark Bowser. Can you react to the Sonic.EXE series, SFM series? I'll think about it. If I usually do reaction requests if I get enough requests for them, and then I'll do them. I can confirm, Jules, that hoodies are cool. Yeah, exactly. Man, I love ramen flavor, cold ramen. You know, I just like ramen. That's my favorite flavor of ramen, just ramen. All right, anyway, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream now. It's getting late. I do have to get going. I really appreciate you guys' support on the stream. These IRL streams have been a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to have to get going now, but thank you guys so much for watching and all the support you've been showing the channel. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to work on more stuff for you guys. The first ever episode of the Fleetway Shadow arc will be out next week. 100%. I definitely been way too long coming. I'm definitely going to release that, and then I can't wait. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, ramen-flavored ramen. Yeah, let's go. I want to thank everyone that donated on the stream. Thank you to everyone that supported the stream. It was a great stream. I always enjoy doing these. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. All right, peace.